Good day to you, everyone. This is newspaper review from OGLMEDIA TV. And today I have Vanguard, Punch, The Guardians, and The Nation. From The Guardian, I have a story which says Senate writes Tinubu says we are ready for legislative duties. Today from The Nation, this one says Arabashola should explain why he did not vote for Tinubu Oyetola. Let me go to Vanguard today. Students loan, ASUP say no to tuition fee hike. Still from Vanguard, Naira depreciates to 664 Naira 4 kobo per dollar as CBN lifts restrictions. Then let's go to Punch. Tinubu suspends EFC's chair indefinitely. Let's go to Punch. Tinubu suspends EFCC chair indefinitely. Others probe. Finally, from the Punch, why Tinubu must dissolve Nigeria Air on Yema. Finally, from the Punch today, why Tinubu must dissolve Nigeria Air on Yema. Good day to you once again. My name is Isa Kosimayoma from OGLMEDIA TV. I have a story. Let's read the story in full. Now, the news in details. Why Tinubu must dissolve Nigeria Air Onyema. The Chief Executive Officer of Air Peace, Allen Onyema, has called for the dissolution of Nigeria Air, the national carrier unveiled during the previous administration. This as it suggested that the country should rather invest in a flag-bearer airline than a national carrier, which he described as moribund. Onyema, who spoke on Arise TV's morning show on Wednesday, criticized the shareholding structure of the airline, saying that it favors Ethiopia. He argued that Nigeria is contributing the financial investment for the airline, while Ethiopia is said to earn 49% of the venture without actually putting any money into it. The Punch reported that federal government took delivery of the first plane of the country's national carriers, Nigerian Air, amid protests from local airline operators that it was contrary to a court order which barred the government from taking further action on the project. Tinubu suspends EFCC chair indefinitely, others probe. The President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has indefinitely suspended the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Abdulrasheed Bawa, from office. The Director of Information of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Willie Bezi, who stated this in a statement on Wednesday, disclosed that the suspension was meant to ensure investigation into weighty allegations of abuse of office against the suspended EFCC chairman. Naira depreciated to 664 Naira 4 kobo per dollar as CBN lifted restrictions. The Naira yesterday lost almost half of its value in the official market as the exchange rate in the investors and exporters I&E window rose to 664 Naira 4 kobo per dollar from 471 Naira 67 per dollar on Tuesday, as the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) announced measures to liberalize the market, including elimination of major exchange rates and freedom for banks to buy and sell foreign exchange at any rate based on a willing buyer and willing seller arrangement. Students loan, ASUP say no to tuition fee hike. Lecturers in the nation's universities and polytechnics have warned the federal government not to toy with the idea of increasing tuition fees by hiding under the guise that it has set up a student loan scheme through which students can source for money to finance their education. This is just as the lecturers expressed doubts about the workability of the scheme, given the condition that the beneficiary should start to repay 2 years after completing the National Youth Service Scheme (NYSC) in the face of the difficulties by graduates in securing job after graduation. Defaulting in the repayment of the loan or aiding to default attract a fine of 500,000 naira or the 2 years imprisonment or both. The scheme starts in September this year, according to the federal government yesterday. No to hike in fees. From the nation, Aregbesola should explain why he didn't vote for Tinubu Oyetola. Immediate past Interior Minister Rauf Aregbesola should explain why he did not vote for Alhaji Gboyega Oyetola and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the Osun State governorship election in August last year and February 25 presidential poll. Spokesman of the 9th Senate, Ajibola Bashiru, who carpeted Aregbesola over the extension of his apologies to whoever he might have offended within the All Progressive Congress (APC), put a question mark on Aregbesola's APC membership status. Last but not the least, Senate Rights Tinubu says we are ready for legislative duties. The Senate yesterday informed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu about its readiness to commence legislative duty, including receiving communication for the executive. It also informed him about the election of Senator Godswin Akpabio as President of the Senate and Senator Jibrin Barau as the Deputy President. Akpabio explained it was important to inform the President that the Senate is ready to receive executive communications. The Senate also resolved to write to international parliamentary bodies on the inauguration of the 10th Senate and to write a congratulatory message to the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives on their election. Meanwhile, the Senate has set up a committee to look into the welfare of members, with Issa Jibrin as chairman. This is where we are going to draw the curtain on the newspaper review today. It has been Issa Kosimayoma on OGL Media TV. Thank you and have a lovely day.